So, you do realize I'm going to need your help with this, right? Yeah. Unlike Pinocchio, I'm not a real boy yet. So, just thought you should know that. Oh, sorry about that, guys. BRophet the Puppet here. So, today we are going to be reviewing some really cool shoes. Actually, in fact, they aren't shoes at all. They are slides, technically. And they are a brand of slides that has become quite popular over the last few months, I would say. Although the brand has been around for quite some time. And that brand is Champion. Champion. It is a cool brand these days. Everybody's wearing the Champion as much as they're wearing the Supreme and all the other brands out there. It's just so much every other week. It's a new thing you got to keep up with, and most of us can't afford it. But nevertheless, I thought I would review these slides and give you an idea of what I think about them. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and bring those slides out. So these particular slides, they were purchased by a company called Urban Outfitters. And they sell all kind of brands, from Adidas to Reebok, I believe, Fila, all kinds of brands. I can't remember them all, but it's a cool store. Oh, and disclaimer, I'm going to be having my assistant help me today. Isn't that right? Yeah, so he's going to be helping me today because I unfortunately only have 2 arms, which is what most people have, but sometimes they don't work. Okay, so we'll just leave it at that. So anyway, this particular shoe slide was purchased at Urban Outfitters, and when I went there, I noticed that they didn't have the size I needed. So I asked them if they had them online, and they said yes, because they really only had about 2 different sizes, and they were way too small for me, or rather for the person that I came with. So I ordered them online, and they came rather speedy. I would say it took about like 3 or 4 days, something like that. So pretty quick. Actually, I don't even think it took 4 days. I think it took more like 2 or 3. Yeah. So anyway, and if there's a delay on my mouth, it's either your broke phone or it's another idiot. So yeah, just thought I'd put that out there. You're not going crazy. Okay, so 1 second while I bring out the shoes. So they come in a box like this right here, as you can see. And yeah, just a regular old box. I kind of blocked out all the writing and things like that. But let's go ahead and show you what these slides look like inside. Okay guys, so here we are up and close with the Champion slides. First thing you're going to notice there is the Urban Outfitters tag, which is where I purchased them. And in case you are wondering what the price was, they were about $35. Great price. I think this price will definitely increase as they completely sell out. And if they don't restock, then you will have resellers taking huge advantage of this. Kind of like the Supreme slides at one point, when they were pretty inexpensive, but then when you couldn't find the real ones in stores, you had to buy from someone who had already purchased them, and they were going for up to $800 at one time. Maybe since then they've kind of dropped the price because they may have a new shipment or a new stocking of them. I'm not totally certain. I don't really get into the Supreme as much. But anyway, I like these slides a lot because, as you can see, they're kind of glossy. And on the part surrounding the C logo, it's very plain. And I think it looks quite upscale, more luxury-like, whereas the ones I've seen have a small C logo all over the area surrounding the big C, and they're matte, which I think makes them look more like pool slides. You know, something that you're just gonna rock to the pool. And, I mean, although you can rock Gucci's if you want to the pool and Versace slides, but I think they kind of look more plain, like some Reebok slides or something. Whereas these look like kind of, you know, like they're a bit more fancier than what the price point is for these particular slides at the moment. I will say that I don't like that they're made in China. Okay, whereas the ones that I just spoke about, those are actually made in Italy. Okay, now I'm going to turn these to the side so that you can see here the Champion logo on the side. I should also add that on the slides I was just talking about, they do not have this logo. There is nothing there. So that's another thumbs up for these particular version of Champion slides. On the bottom side, you're going to have the Champion also. Well, that's upside down. Let's flip that. And as you can see, there's the Champion logo, whereas on the other ones I also spoke about, there is nothing there. But it does have, towards the edge, made in Italy. This doesn't show made in China, but I know it's made in China because when you look underneath here, you'll see it says, we can get the clear view here. Where are we at? Okay, this one's giving me problems. Let's go over here. Made in China. I guess we're just gonna have to take my word for it because my camera sucks right now. So, oh, there it goes a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Okay, it's not working, but whatever. You guys can tell, this is how you know that they're made in China. But I think that these slides are very comfortable, despite them not being from a country I prefer. Even better if they were made in America. Not that I love America like that, but I just like the fact that quality control is usually much better when things are made in places like Germany, Italy, and of course USA. But so far I don't see any issues I'm going to have with these particular ones. Like I said, they are very comfortable. They're a bit on the firm comfortable side versus a squishy comfortable. So don't think you're putting on some Adidas Boost or anything like that. But yeah, that's basically where we're at when it comes to the review of these slides. And so all I'm going to do now is a slide on foot so that you can just get a feel for what they look like on feet. All right, well, that just about wraps it up for our Champion slide review. Hope you enjoyed it. And oh yeah, those socks that you saw in the last clip, those were also purchased at UO. I think they were about 12 bucks. Kind of crazy considering the shoes are only 35 though. You'd think the shoes would either be more or the socks would be less. But hey, not my damn business. Why charge less when you can charge more? Anyway, I'd like to thank my magnificent assistant for all of his help. Please don't judge me or him. I don't pay him. So what you see is what you get. With which isn't much. But anyway, that's it, folks. In the meantime, you guys take care. Have a good rest of your today. And don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which isn't saying much either. Peace!